This video explains how to construct an isosceles triangle in the program Geometry Sketchpad when two desired side lengths are given. In our problem, we have to construct an isosceles triangle that has at least one side length measuring 6 centimeters and at least one side length measuring 4 centimeters. To start, we're going to select the segment tool, which is the fourth button down, and we're going to construct any segment. Since we need to have at least one of the side lengths measure 6 centimeters, we have to see if our segment is that desired length. And in order to figure that out, we're going to highlight the segment and then choose the menu option, Measure Length. And we can see that the segment length is 7.18, so I need to make it a little bit smaller to get it to 6. Next, we need to create a circle that has the radius of 6 centimeters. So I'm going to start at point A, and I'm going to extend it to point B. After that, you're going to construct another radius of your circle to make another segment that is also 6 centimeters. So I'm going to start off at A, and I'm going to go until it hits the circle. Notice it's outlined in red, which means that it does intersect that. Then I'm going to connect this extra endpoint with point B to create our triangle. In order to make sure that our triangle satisfies the second condition, we need to measure the last segment that was created. So I'm going to highlight the segment and go to Measure Length. And it says that it's 3.03 centimeters and I want it to be 4. So I'm going to grab point C and I'm going to end up moving it until it gets to 4. Now unfortunately it can't be exactly 4, but that's as close as I can get it to being 4. Now I'm just going to hide the circle so then that way we don't see it and we can just see the triangle. So I'm going to highlight it and then go to Display, Hide Circle, or Control H or Command H depending on if you have a PC or a Mac. And here's our isosceles triangle. We can also measure the last length of CA to verify that that's also 6 centimeters, which it is. And that's how you make an isosceles triangle with the given conditions using a compass and straight edge. Now, would it be possible to start with the second condition and create the two sides that are of length 4 and then the final side of length 6? Well, let's see if that works. Using the triangle inequality that we had talked about earlier in this unit. If we do that, we would have two sides that would be of length 4, and let's see if we add those up, do I get a number greater than 6? Well, I end up getting 8, and that is greater than 6, so yes, it is possible to make a triangle. Okay, so let's actually create that triangle as well. So again, we're going to start off with our segment tool, and we're going to construct a segment of any length. And then again, since it's highlighted, we can easily measure the length of that segment. Go to Measure and then Length. And this one shows that it is 6.92 and I want it to actually be 4. So I'm going to make it smaller until it gets to 4. And next we need to create that circle. So I'm going to grab the compass or circle tool and select one of my endpoints and go to the other. And then I'm going to go to the segment tool and I'm going to start at my center and go to another point on the circle. I'll go below this time. After we make our extra radius, we're going to connect the endpoints that we created, so E with the extra point. And then to make sure that this extra segment is the final piece, which is 6 centimeters, I have to measure it. Measure Length. That one's 5.29, so I have to make it bigger. So I'm going to grab F and I'm going to drag it until it gets to 6. And again, we're a smidge over, but that's as close as we're going to get. And then again, we can hide our circle. This time I'm going to use the keyboard shortcut, either Control H on a PC or Command H on a Mac. And then again, we can also measure the last segment by highlighting it and going to measure a length, and it's also 4 centimeters. So that's how you make an isosceles triangle with the given conditions using a compass and a straight edge. I hope that you found this video helpful, and I hope that you have a great day.